So you come home and you feel like, okay, that's not it. You put this all effort into something maybe that is not working for you, right? So you are not going to plan, you are not going to schedule the next date. They are not real. But okay, let's brainstorm ideas. Let's say you decide to try this app, which is called Replika, and his girlfriend is an AI bot. With dating, it often feels like you just overextend yourself. You put a lot of effort into nothing. We'll have synthetic humans, right? We will have robots with, the mind of a human, and we could have maybe a relationship with them at some point. But is it something that we really want to do, right? In this video, I would like to speak about AI love. Can we love someone or something that is not really human? Is it possible to be in love with AI? Have you ever tried chatting with a bot and having like an emotional connection? Let's discuss this in this video. Have you ever had a feeling that, you go on a date, you choose this date in a very careful way, right? If you use, let's say, a dating app, you go through the profiles really carefully. You have standards, right? You have values, and maybe you chat with a person, with on some of the apps. Some of the apps actually provide meeting directly without chatting. For example, Breeze app, the one in the Netherlands, and it's rapidly growing in Europe, and I think it's also in the US right now. But in the most of the apps, you have to chat, right? That's how you select your partner. You chat, you see how your conversation goes. If it goes well, if you have common interests, if your match replies regularly, you decide to go on a date. You go on a date, and then you do your best, right? You put your best clothes on, right? You do your hair, you get ready. You set the time, you prepare for this, you choose the location. A lot of work goes in there. And then you go on a date, and then somehow you feel like you meet and you don't know each other. Let's say you meet for the first time. And you feel like, okay, I don't know this person. I feel anxious. I feel maybe a little bit stressed, but that's normal. And then the date seems goes well, but you come home and you feel exhausted. Like you overextended yourself so much. You were trying to be your best person. You tried to be entertaining. You tried to be funny. You you did your best. But you come home and you realize that it's just not it. It's not it. It's not what you wanted. And you feel disappointed. You also feel really lonely, right? It's often linked to, I noticed that feeling lonely often is linked to just being tired, right? Once you replenish your energy, then you feel fine. I have allergy on this rose. So, you come home and you feel like, okay, that's not it. You put this all effort into something maybe that is not working for you, right? So you are not going to plan, you are not going to schedule the next date. And what do you do with that experience, right? Of course, everything is an experience, but um, with dating, it often feels like you just overextend yourself. You put a lot of effort into nothing, you know. And the reason is that it's just that you can't do everything on your own. It requires two people to form a relationship. But if you are the one who is only working, then it doesn't work, right? So technology these days is improving. I think we will have time when we will have synthetic humans, right? We will have robots with, the mind of a human, and we could have maybe a relationship with them at some point. But is it something that we really want to do, right? Because a part of being human is also being imperfect. It's facing the same issues, right? Like, what is life? What is reality? What is love? And I think that's something that only we as humans can answer. But okay, let's brainstorm ideas. Let's say you decide to try this app, which is called Replika, and you kind of text with this app. You text with, someone, well, not someone, but something on this app, like an algorithm. So you chat with this bot, and you realize that this is a very pleasant companion. It always validates your feelings. It's always there for you. It's always supporting you. Always has the time for you, and you start to develop romantic feelings for this thing. Even though you know that it's not real, it doesn't really exist, but you feel like it's real. And so what do you do with it? And I think, what if you use that as a positive experience in your life, a great experience, a romantic experience, and you, after you form this healthy attachment, after you've experienced what it is to feel understood, right, to feel valued, you you go into the world and you carry that experience with you, and you try to find a person who maybe not similar to that, but more healthy, understanding and loving relationship, someone who is more emotionally mature. I saw one interview with a guy. It was about a guy who he has an AI girlfriend, and he already, he was married, then he got divorced. He has already children that are grown ups, like adults, and his girlfriend is an AI bot. It's created by an AI app, Replika, and I felt kind of sad about the guy because the way the media depicts people who have digital partners, media depicts them as crazy, and I think it's kind of sad. And I was wondering, do these people who film these type of shows, do they have perfect relationships? Do they know what love is? Why are they so judgmental? And I wonder what Lindsay Gibson thinks about it. She's my favorite psychotherapist and psychologist. She wrote many great books. One of the book is Adult Children of Emotionally Mature Parents, and she explains what could be the cause of having a difficult relationship, a relationship with your parent, a relationship with your romantic partner or someone at work. And I think many people are so traumatized by the real life relationships that they turn to digital environments for some security, for protection, for understanding. And remember those days where we would use internet just to, when we would come from study or work, and we would immediately use our computer to create some kind of alternative reality for ourselves. And I think that is what these digital partners provide. They provide some safe space and alternative reality where we feel understood, where we feel in a way loved. But we also have to keep in mind that they are not real, that they are not real human beings, and they might be good as a tool to help us understand ourselves better. But I think we still have to go into the real world and be vulnerable and be brave to connect with one another. That's what we are here for. We are here to live a fulfilling life and love each other and build fulfilling relationships with one another. And I know it can be tough and it can take a while, to self-reflect and understand that you carry a very big value. And if you value yourself, you will definitely find people who value you for you. And for now, those could be the tools, AI tools that you use, like your boyfriend and girlfriends. But be ready for the real connection with real humans. Like we are here to connect with one another. Hey, I just want to tell you that this video is for people who are open-minded and are not judgmental about having relationships with not real humans. So please keep that in mind. If you watch this video, if you are critical about it, if you don't like or you don't want to have a relationship with an AI, then please don't watch this video. This video is for those who are curious, like you. Okay, thanks a lot for watching this video. I'm trying different formats, and this time I'm also trying different style of the video. Okay, thanks a lot for watching this video. If you are interested in romantic relationships with AI, let me know. What was your experience so far? Was it good? Did you like it? And be brave, take care of yourself, and remember that you deserve to be loved.